Okay, Sora. Hi there. And now I am going over your manual. I was gone for a lot of the Chagim, so sorry I didn't get to it then. Let's look over the table of contents first. Now, first of all, it's a bit of a problem. I think to have table of contents in the table of contents, as you can see, showing up here. So you should probably make table of contents something other than a heading 1. You know, just make it body text and then make it large by just making it large and bold. Okay. We said before that getting started goes after the overview. First you have overview, and then the getting started chapter is the chapter after the overview. So you want to probably get that straightened out too. The other thing here is, I don't know why it says here 1 formatting tools, 2 editing tools. Actually, the first chapter in your book should be introduction, which somehow doesn't appear here for some reason. We need it to say introduction. Then you need, that should be chapter 1. Chapter 2 should be overview. Chapter 3 is getting started. This would be chapter 4, formatting tools, and chapter 5 would be editing tools. Actually you should switch these around this too. Also, makes more sense to put editing tools first and formatting tools next, because editing is more basic than the formatting. Okay, this is fine. Looks very nice. This is fine. Already gone through this. Okay, we have a problem here. This is okay here. Starting CMap. Okay, that's fine. The main screen, that's good. And then here you put the views menu. That should be the views window, right? This whole thing is a window and includes the views menu, but it also includes these buttons here and other things. So they want to call it a window, I think. Okay. And this is fine. By the way, there was one mistake here. Start button. Always make sure that you capitalize the names of all buttons, menus, etc., as we learned. So this has to be a capital S. Okay. Okay, this is okay, but you need a period at the end of this, right? Or the menu period. Okay. Okay, this is very well done. This looks great. Really, really nice. Very nice. This also looks nice. Nice screen captures the way you did it. It's fine. It's okay. Good. Okay, this is fine as well. Quite well done here. This is fine, and this also very good. Hey, so far it's actually quite nice. You want to capitalize this S, styles box. Okay. Click on a concept. Don't say your concept. Concepts are not really personal. Click on a concept and drag your mouse in order to create links between other concepts. This is not really the right kind of operating instruction. Remember we said you have to write from the file menu or on the file menu, comma, click Save CMap. And then you probably want to say the saved CMap or the saved dialog box appears, not will appear, just appears with only relevant details. Okay. We had a convention of spelling dialog without the UE on the end, just to separate it from the dialogue, like, you know, people talking. It's rather just a dialog box kind of a convention. It's called DIALOU. Sorry, just dialogue without the UE. Okay, as we did in class. But so this is really just one instruction here. Could put a bullet. Click from the or on the file menu, from or on, doesn't matter which way you want to do it. Comma, click Save CMap. Right, that's what we learned. Look over the lecture 3 and you'll see that's what we learned. Okay. Okay, now we're on to the overview. Okay, here you have to be careful on grammar. You know, there's things called a run-on sentence. When you say CMap tools is a concept mapping tool, comma, it is an easy-to-use program. These are really two separate sentences. This is one sentence. and this is a separate sentence, and they shouldn't be united with a comma. They should be separated with a period. Okay? Otherwise, it's run-on. It's like you're putting two sentences in one sentence. Not right. It's you don't need a comma here. You need a period, and then the next sentence will be capital I. It is an easy-to-use program designed to be a teaching tool. Period. Okay. That's okay. This is mainly used. What do you mean this? What is this referring to? I have to be very careful with pronouns and of this type. Okay. It provides a tool for you to graphically represent concepts and show how they are linked. That's fine. You can say CMAP tools. You can repeat the name again. Is mainly used for teachers. Okay. That's okay to say that, but say it in the right way. Just repeat the name again. Don't use this. And then put a period here. Again, don't make it run on. Just period. And then this should be a capital F. For example, comma, when a student creates a concept map, the teacher will be able to see his thought processes through the way he has created his CMAP. Okay. Again, I caution you about the use of he and she. Remember, we talked about that in class. We said that it's best not to use he or she, and therefore it's eliminated by using the plural. For example, you can say, for example, when students create concept maps, the teacher is able or will be able to see their thought processes through the way they have created their CMAP or CMAPs. Okay? So just change everything to plural, and then you get rid of the gender problems, which sometimes offend people because maybe they don't want to know about he, maybe they're thinking in terms of she. Okay? Okay, you have the right idea with the bulleted list, even though we said that the bulleted list really belongs more with the introduction. We call it introduction. Look over your notes. You'll see this in your notes in Chapter 7, the structure of a user manual in Lecture 7, and also when we get to Lecture 9. And there I teach how to write an introduction and an overview, and you'll see the difference between them. But anyway, this is fine. This first one, capital C. Okay. To create your own map and view other maps, that's fine. Wait. Following features and benefits. To create your own map and view other maps, well, ability to create, right? You can't just say to. It's ability to create your own map and view other maps. Nested and merged nodes are the same thing. They're just like one changes into the other. You nest them and then you merge them. So I would actually include this under, just say nested and merged nodes, or nested nodes, which allow you to merge nodes together, whatever. I don't know. It's really one feature. I wouldn't make two features out of it. Okay. Well, importing is one thing, and sharing. Okay, this is okay, but then there's this whole thing about collaboration. Sharing resources with others is one thing, but actually collaborating on a map is something else again. So that should be put down as a separate bullet. Collaborating with others and creating a CMAP. Okay, Sarah, one of the problems you seem to have throughout is, again, this problem of a run-on sentence. And let me explain it to you. Let me explain what I mean. For example, look at this first sentence. Concepts are the ideas the CMAP is based on. To begin creating your CMAP, this needs to be a period right here. That's a period. Okay? There's a full sentence. Concepts is the subject. Are is a verb. The ideas that CMAP is based on is the kind of like the object. Period. Now, when you have a to, that always has to be the beginning of a statement. Okay, so this is the capital T of the next statement or the next sentence. To begin creating your CMAP, comma, you need to create one concept. Okay, and then I would even just say, you even put a period here. And then you would put the next sentence, in order to branch off this is sort of kind of hard for someone to understand this right away. You could just say, you then link that one concept to different concepts, or something like that. Something a little easier to understand than this. For example, if your CMAP is based on animals, your first compound could be labeled animals, and you could branch off from there as shown in the following figure. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, the following figure doesn't show any branching. I would actually get a better figure that shows a larger, make it a bit larger here too, concept, or rather animals, and then show it actually linked to other concepts. The other thing is always try to make sure that your titles are a little bit more expressive. Concepts, okay, you know what? We'll leave that alone. Maybe it could be like creating concepts, or thinking in terms of concepts, or basing your map on concepts, or something a little bit longer. Here also, figure 1, concept. Well, it is a concept, but you might even want to say a single concept, because that's all you've got. Okay, that's alright. In fact, maybe you also want to make this title Concepts and Links, or Concepts and Linking Lines, because I see you've gone on to nested nodes here. So you haven't really included linking lines as a separate topic, so it should be in the same topic up here. Okay.